I know I'm not alone in saying this as an LGBTQ plus person, but in 2025, literally having to wake up every day to some new horror or tactic being used to target the LGBTQ plus community is exhausting. Like it is, like the reality of it is so unbelievably exhausting. I have watched this impact friends on a very difficult level, whether they are friends who have gotten discharged from the military to friends who are teachers who literally just served as an ally for trans students, being attacked by powerful voices on the right through social media. And I'm watching it happen again to another friend who literally was on Growing Up with Godzilla this season. My friend Hamish Steele, who is the showrunner and writer for the Netflix animated series Dead End Paranormal Park, a show that features some of the most progressive and best representation of characters I've ever seen. Characters, in the LGBTQ plus community. And as a result, these powerful voices on the right found the show and are now targeting it in a viral, smear campaign to try to boycott Netflix over it. And it's unsettling. There have been death threats, there have been like just this inundation of horrible comments that Hamish has received. And as an LGBTQ plus creator myself, like it's unsettling because these attacks are calculated and they show that people who have these platforms who are being emboldened to be hateful are showing that they are not comfortable with any sort of LGBTQ plus representation. Media, books, in the classroom. This translates to the erasure of our history, the minimization of our experiences, the limitation of the spaces that we are able to be present in or occupy. And the most unsettling thing is the fact that the same rhetoric that's been used for decades is being used to target the LGBTQ plus community. The rhetoric of equating people in our community to predators, essentially. And that is dangerous because it translates to violence against those in our community. And it minimizes the actual predation that happens from actual predators. So if there's any time that allies are needed, it's now, because I don't think this is going to slow down anytime soon. I firmly believe that we will see a continued uptick in LGBTQ plus creators being attacked and being eviscerated like this. And as an educator and as an activist, like I would be remiss if I didn't say it didn't worry me too. And all I have to say is we need you. As an LGBTQ plus creator, I stand in solidarity with Hamish and all other LGBTQ plus creators because at the end of the day, what we create matters, the representation that we create matters, the stories we share, those matter. The spaces that we inhabit matter, like our presence in those spaces matter. Because there may be people out there, especially like I can't stop thinking about like young LGBTQ plus people or, LGBTQ plus people who aren't even out yet, who are just looking at the current landscape being like, I can't be myself right now. It's too unsafe to be myself right now. And it breaks my heart because like we have had so much momentum over the past 20 years, so much progress, and the reality that in the last 5 years alone, so much of that progress has been undone by this validation of hate. It almost makes us feel like we are starting back at square one in many ways. But I just want to say, and I want to offer this encouragement, our voices matter now just as much, if not more, than they have in a long time. And I know sometimes the instinct is to hide. Sometimes we have to hide to preserve ourselves, to preserve our bandwidth, to preserve our mental health. But being seen is such an empowering act. And I am so proud of knowing people like Hamish and other LGBTQ plus creators who are so unbelievably brave in the way they bring these stories to life, in the way that they enrich this world with what they create. Because whether these powerful voices want to admit it or not, LGBTQ plus people enrich everyday life. I've mentioned this in many different videos, but we do. And we are family members. We are the workers you engage with every day. We are teachers, medical practitioners. We are, service workers, musicians. We're everywhere. And we deserve to exist. And we deserve for our stories to be told. We deserve to be able to create the quality representation we know is needed for us to continue being seen and to, help other LGBTQ plus people, even kids, know that they do have a place in this world, despite the powers that be trying to minimize us. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share those thoughts. I stand in solidarity with my fellow LGBTQ plus creators and allies. Please do not give up this fight with us. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel, click like, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.